Hey guys, it's Rage. So Canon has done something pretty interesting in regards to streaming with a DSLR camera and using it as a webcam without using a capture card. Now, this software is currently in beta stages, so it's going to be filled with bugs and issues, but it's a start, you know? How long have we been asking for something like this? So if you have any of the compatible cameras with the EOS webcam utility software, you can go and download it right now and test it out for yourself. But if you want to find out what it's like, then stick around and watch this video. Make sure to hit the like button if you do enjoy these types of videos, because it helps me know that you do like tech videos. I recently did a content swap between beauty and tech, so my subscribers don't know what's going on right now. So it would really help if you gave this video a like if you do enjoy it. So the fact that no other company has jumped on this idea of being able to use your camera as a webcam source is crazy. But here we go, we've got it. It's shocking, but it just means that we can use our DSLR cameras that are stored away in our drawers and save about 100, 150 quid on a capture card. So what is this? I don't know. Let's go find out. So this is the Canon EOS webcam utility software page. This is where you can download it. This is in the description below. So if you do have a camera that is compatible, you can go download it right now. Here you see a slap bang COVID update from Canon USA, POG. In all seriousness though, I hope you stay safe, stay home, and wait for all this to clear up, all right? Look after yourself and everyone else. Moving on. Let's go ahead and install this and see exactly how it performs. I'm going to be putting it up to the test against my Logitech C920 webcam and the N50 actually plugged into a capture card. I have an Elgato 4K Pro internal PCIe capture card, which is a little bit of an overkill, but it's what I have already installed in my system, so I might as well just use it. So I'm going to show you side-by-side comparisons between the three versions of what you can use while you're streaming. Well, hello. So, as you can see, I am now using the Canon M50. I have the webcam utility software set up. It was super simple. All I needed to do was just download the camera utility software, install it, restart my PC, and plug my camera in. Basically a plug-and-play solution. I was a little bit confused at first because I thought that I had to use a mini HDMI and plug that into my PC, but I only need to do that if I want to run it via a capture card. I've not run into any issues for the setup aside from the actual resolution. For some reason, it's showing in a really weird resolution, which is 1024 by 576. And I'm pretty sure it's running at 30 FPS. I checked on the actual camera settings and it should be running at 1080p 50 FPS, but it's not, and I'm not sure why. I also have my C920 plugged in, so let's go see what that looks like. Okay, this is what the C920 looks like with the exact same settings. This time, the C920 is able to run at 1080p 30 FPS, which is what my camera should be running at. On the webcam, there's a lot of blurred colors. You can't really see the chair that I'm sitting on behind me. You can't really make out much of the black lowlights in my hair. And especially when it comes to seeing yellow and orange on my Nanoleaf over there, the webcam does kind of like blow it out to white, which is what happens when you have a low color range on a camera. So right now, all you're seeing is white. Whereas on the DSLR camera, you can briefly see that it processes a lot more of the colors, a lot better, just because of that lens that it has. And the other thing to note as well on the DSLR is that I can change the lens. Right now I'm using the stock lens that comes with the M50, which is a decent lens from what I've read online and from what I've heard from other people. But there's definitely other lenses that I can attach onto this camera that's gonna give me a crisper, more clean looking picture. And it also gives me the ability to have bokeh in the end game as well. Another cool feature about having this DSLR, which I've missed because I use a camcorder that doesn't autofocus, is the fact that it can autofocus on things, and it's so quick. Honestly, when it comes to vlogging and stuff like that, it's such a useful feature to have the autofocus. And obviously you're able to use that when you're streaming as well. It doesn't turn it off, but you can turn it off if you don't like it. The C920 does do this as well, but obviously it doesn't process it as well, and sometimes it'll focus on things that it's not what you want to focus on, which is kind of frustrating. But What I've noticed a lot from watching other people's videos about the webcam utilities software is that they have a lot of drop frames, or they can't get that 60 FPS frame rate. Now, I think I'd be able to get 60 FPS if my camera allowed me to do that. I don't think it does. I think it caps at 50, which is fine, but obviously you want that higher frame rate. So I can't really comment on whether or not it caps at 50, but I'm currently getting absolutely no frame drops, whereas other people have said that they have been. So I don't know whether or not they've already fixed that, if they've already been quick enough to add a patch for that kind of bug, but I'm not getting any issues, which is lovely. I'm gonna go ahead and plug it straight through my capture card and we'll see if there's any difference. So this is what it looks like plugged directly into my capture card. There's no difference, which has kind of surprised me. I honestly thought there was gonna be a difference, so much so that I said I was gonna test a capture card versus this webcam utility software. It honestly doesn't look any different, does it? It looks exactly the same. I don't know what to do now. Okay, so I'm gonna take 3 identical shots between the capture card and the webcam utility software and the C920, so you can see side by side exactly what difference there is with the quality. Last thoughts before I switch over to other Rage. Honestly, it might be a solution to changing from a webcam to a DSLR camera. It offers you the opportunity to be able to switch lenses, and it is quite reliable. Not only that, but it's a software that's in beta stages. That means Canon is going to upgrade it and patch it in the future. So if you run into any issues, well, it's most likely going to be fixed. But ultimately, I'm going to let you guys decide your thoughts yourself. Make sure to let me know what you think in the comments below. Okay, let's get back to it. So I think it's pretty clear that this software is in beta stages, but it is a good alternative if you do want to step up from a USB webcam to a DSLR camera without forking out the extra money that you need for a capture card. If you do happen to have a Canon camera lying around and it is compatible with this new software, bring it out, test it out. You might as well, because upgrading from a USB webcam to a DSLR camera is incredible. It enables you to use different lenses, so you can create that lush looking bokeh effect. You can enhance the details, the pixel density, the color range. It's just a lot easier. You'll tend to see that without playing around with the C920 and adjusting filters significantly, it tends to freak out at any hint of light, kind of like me. Whereas the M50 doesn't really do that, just because it has that higher range of color and it's able to process those high lights and those low lights a lot easier. So when it comes to having fairy lights or a nanoloof in the background, instead of it just being that like white glow, it's gonna actually process the colors a lot easier because of that dynamic color range. I am excited to see where this software goes. I really am, because this is something that we as streamers have been looking for such a long time, and Canon's finally jumped on it and developed something that we're really gonna friggin' use. Try it out, download it, see how it is for you. Let me know how it is. Come into my stream chat, twitch.tv/ragedarling. Let me know how it is for you. I've been playing a lot of Dead by Daylight recently, so if you're a fan of DVD or DND, because I'm also doing Dungeons and Dragons, then come and check me out over on Twitch. If you like this video, make sure to give it a like and hit that subscribe button if you like this content, because I recently hit 10,000 subscribers, but like I mentioned earlier in the video, my content has significantly changed, so it would be nice to have some subscribers that are like tech-based and that can actually enjoy my tech videos. So yeah, if you like it, make sure you hit the subscribe button. That's it from me. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all in the next one.